The 2017-18 season is long finished. Manchester City are worthy champions, Arsenal bid farewell to Arsene Wenger, and there'll be no more trips on a cold, wet Wednesday night in October to Stoke in the Premier League. Aww. Several signings have impressed this season, the most obvious being Mo Salah, who had one of the greatest individual seasons in English League history and was crowned PFA Player of the Year as a result. However, there have been numerous new faces brought into clubs who have been massive disappointments. It's essential for these 5 players' careers that they make the adjustments necessary to change their fortunes for next season, otherwise they'll be on the transfer list faster than you can say surplus to requirements. I'm Adam Wilward from What Culture Football, and these are 5 first-season Premier League flops who must bounce back next year. Number 5. Renato Sanches. From wonder kid and hipster pick for signing of the season, to struggling to make the Swansea starting 11 and passing to an advertising hoarding. It has been an incredibly poor season for the Portuguese midfielder, who was sent on loan to the Welsh club to regain confidence and rediscover form. Yeah, he did the opposite. The 2016 Golden Boy Award winner played just 12 games in the league for the Swans and couldn't manage a goal or assist in any of them. Constantly struggling with injuries, Sanches was anonymous in the games he did feature in. He heads back to Bayern Munich with his reputation greatly diminished. His spell in the Premier League costing him a spot in the Portugal World Cup squad. He needs to hit the ground running next season wherever he ends up to ensure he doesn't become the next Freddie Adu. Number 4. Victor Lindelof. Lindelof was the first signing of the summer for Manchester United in 2017. The highly rated Benfica defender was supposedly at ease with the ball at his feet, composed and able to spark attacks by bringing the ball out from the back. But that wasn't exactly what happened in his debut against Huddersfield Town. 2 massive mistakes gifted the Terriers goals, and the Swede has struggled to secure a place in the United lineup ever since. It seemed the intensity of the Premier League was just too much for him to begin with. And Mourinho holds a grudge more than my ex-girlfriend. Having been brought in with an eye to forming a sturdy defensive partnership with Eric Bailly, he's now largely used as a backup in defence to Phil Jones. Which says it all, really. Nevertheless, towards the end of the season, he did show signs of improvement and only lost 1 game in the league when he started for the Red Devils. Given more game time, he could easily reach his potential, but he'll have to do it quickly, with Mourinho rumoured to be in the market for a new defender. Number 3. Davy Klaassen. In his 6 years with Ajax, Klaassen captained the side, made 181 appearances and scored 55 times. There was a reason why a lot of Evertonians were excited when they heard they'd signed him. He was signed by Everton with the money raised from the sale of Romelu Lukaku and was supposed to be their prime creator. But due to competition for places as a result of Gylfi Sigurdsson and Wayne Rooney playing a similar role, he's been reduced to playing just 251 minutes of league football this season. I spent more time than that on FIFA last night. One of many failed deals from Everton last summer, Klaassen may need to look elsewhere for regular football in order to re-establish himself as the player voted Dutch Footballer of the Year in 2016. As Steve McLaren would put it, he needs big games. Number 2. Alvaro Morata. Having started the season with such promise, scoring 9 goals and assisting 4 more in the opening 14 games, by January, Chelsea were genuinely considering signing Andy Carroll or Peter Crouch in order to bolster their front line due to Morata's dip in form. Yeah. To be fair, the Spaniard had huge shoes to fill replacing fan favourite Diego Costa, but he hasn't been able to justify his price tag or recreate the sparkling form he demonstrated for both Juventus and Real Madrid. He's been basically. Losing his place in the blue starting 11 to gorgeous specimen Olivier Giroud, having scored just 1 league goal in 2018, was the final nail in the coffin, and speculation is rife that the Blues are looking to offload the 25-year-old this summer. A morale-boosting pre-season could help Morata return to the level which led Chelsea to part with 58 million for the striker, but whether that will be at Stamford Bridge remains to be seen. Number 1. Tiemoue Bakayoko. Just beating Morata to the top spot on my list is a player who not only flopped this season, but whose arrival caused Chelsea to sell one of their best players to their title rivals. What were you thinking? Much was expected of Bakayoko when he arrived from Monaco. He'd been a key player in the French side's Ligue 1 title win and run to the Champions League semi-finals after all. But he's failed to fill the void left by Nemanja Matic. The only thing he's beaten him at is having crap haircuts. A shadow of his former self, the Frenchman has been found out both in attack and in defence. Inconsistent, lacklustre performances throughout the campaign that cost his side crucial points led many Chelsea fans to scapegoat him for Chelsea's feeble title defence this season. At only 23 years of age, he has plenty of time to turn his career around at the heart of Chelsea's midfield. But with Antonio Conte expected to depart for incoming new manager Maurizio Sarri, Bakayoko needs to impress rapidly to avoid being part of wholesale changes at the West London club. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And you can head to whatculture.com now for more news, updates and opinions. And check out some more of our recent videos here. Thanks for watching. I've been Adam from What Culture Football, and I'll see you soon.